Hey traders, it's Nolan from Trade and Train. Hope you all had a great Christmas and New Year. We're back to full speed now, and there's been no short of movements in the market, and that's mainly due to the drone attack recently in Baghdad ordered by President Donald Trump. That kind of fundamental news and stuff like war, etc., causes the markets to go into what we call a risk off sentiment. It's either risk on or risk off, depending on what's happening in the world. So when it's risk off, we find that things called safe havens are bought. Okay, money is transferred into safe havens, which are predominantly gold, the Japanese yen, Swiss franc are a few, but gold is the main one, and the Japanese yen, and that's why we've seen this pretty one-directional move on gold. We were expecting this move to happen anyway, because we were looking at this as a correction, a pullback before further upside. We weren't expecting it to be so one-directional, but of course, you can't anticipate something like a drone attack or war, stuff like that. We were expecting actually, price to come back into this level here, a little bit of a retracement, and then perhaps further upside. But because of this drone attack and the risk going into the market's going into a risk of sentiment, we've seen this kind of one directional move on gold. So we expect this to carry on until the situation with the US and Baghdad de-escalates, whenever that happens, if that happens. So look to be buying gold and buying yen for the time being on pullbacks. So let's have a quick look at dollar yen, because that's in an interesting place at the moment. Dollar yen, we've seen the break of these lows here. Okay, you could drag that across. So we've seen dollar yen drop. Okay, this is dropping, which means that the yen is stronger than the US dollar. Okay, so we're actually, if you sell dollar yen, you're actually buying yen and selling US dollar. So we are now coming back to retest this previous area of support. Okay, so potentially, if the risk of sentiment continues, we would be looking for dollar yen to reject this area for further downside. Okay, so if we could also look at some other yen pairs. Let's have a look at Kiwi yen actually. Kiwi yen. Well, before we do that, actually, we'll just have a quick look at Kiwi dollar to show you on the bigger picture where that is. So a bigger picture for Kiwi dollar is looking like this. Okay, we've got this downtrend going on with price at this trend line here, this weekly trend line. So that could potentially indicate that we would expect to see a weaker Kiwi. If we look at last week's candle, we can see that's a nice rejection candle of that trend line. Okay, so we could be seeing a weaker Kiwi come into the markets. So if we've got a weaker Kiwi and we're looking for stronger yen, then we're looking to sell Kiwi yen. So let's have a look at Kiwi yen. Okay, so just like Kiwi dollar, we've had this big up move, but potentially we're seeing that reversal now. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4 daily bearish candles, and you can see they're actually getting bigger as the time went on there. Started off with this small inside candle, and then this selling got bigger and bigger. So potentially now we are having a little bit of a pullback. So that could come into, we've got these highs here. could potentially see something like a pullback into this area here, or maybe even this area here. So you could look at both, but we could see something like this. Okay, almost like it's a change of cycle. We've got a high, higher high, first lower high, and a kind of a change of cycle. First target would be back down here, although we would perhaps see more downside than that. Okay, we could see this go on. So Kiwi yen, very interesting. I think there might be a setup on pound yen as well. Potentially, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Big down move here, pull back, broken this trend line, pulling back at the moment. You can see where we are at this support, testing it again. Could we see rejection there and another sell-off? So you know, this US dollar yen, you can watch Kiwi yen, pound yen. Euro yen's quite interesting as well. Let's look at euro dollar first, because euro, if you look at the bigger picture, look where we are, the top of this upper trend line or channel. So we could be seeing a weaker euro, and generally over January is weaker. So this could actually be the change of cycle. Okay, first impulse down, correction. So we could actually see, we're looking for the first lower high on the euro. We could actually see euro dollar drop, so that'd be a weaker euro. You know, it might come back into one of these highs here, maybe. Looks like it's got another little move up actually. You can see this bullish candle here. We might see another bullish candle, another little move up. We've had an impulse correction, one more impulse. We could see euro then. Euro dollar break to the downside. So euro yen, although if we look at euro yen, it's actually bouncing off a trend line, but that doesn't mean to say that we won't see downside on euro yen. Okay, we're expecting that yen strength, we're potentially expecting that euro weakness. Have to really watch price action on this one though. We're back into this interesting area here. So will we see sellers come in? Watch dollar yen. Of everything, I personally like dollar yen and pound yen as opposed to euro yen, but I know we do have some traders looking at euro yen as well, so that'd be one to look at, see if we do get a rejection here. Or you could just wait, you know, be patient, wait and look for this to happen. If it does, look for price to break down, break and close below this low, look for a retest there, or potentially a retest of that trend line, and then downside. So if we look at dollar yen again, you know, we're close to this 108.5 area, we're coming into it. If you look at gold and where we are on gold, we're coming in, price is coming in to test this area here. So that was the high, broke the high, you know, coming back to retest it, and potentially we could see buyers come in again. Okay, continuing that risk off sentiment. So look potentially for dollar yen shorts, pound yen shorts, gold longs. And we could also see some downside on Kiwi dollar and Euro dollar. So that's it from me. Any questions, you can drop them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, we will do another video for you soon. So this was your Monday Movers video. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Probably on Friday with a Friday flashback video to see what happened this week. Okay guys, we'll catch you later. Bye for now.